Dr. Hacker, it doesn't appear as though you really paint a very pretty picture of white people in general insofar as you see white-black race relations. Can you expound on that, sir?
Well, interestingly, you use the phrase race relations. I don't think there are many relations between black and white people. What I would say very simply is that those of us who are born with this pigmentation have certain privileges, things we can take for granted, we have the safety, the security, so we don't want to lose this. Now, this also means that, and here's the unpleasant part, that so much of our safety, security, status comes from putting down black people, saying we're not like them. We're Europeans. We're more highly evolved. We've got talents they don't have. And that's where you get, the flip side of this, which really is the ugly side of racism.
Mm-hmm. Well, how much does sex and sexuality really have to do with race relations, particularly between white men and black men?
Well, if you take white men and black men, let's take it two ways.
Okay.
If a white man is walking down the street and he sees a couple, a very attractive black man, really masculine, and with him a very attractive white woman, very white, we'll make her blonde, he looks at that woman and he wonders, this is the white man, what does she see in him? What do they do together? And it really drives us, up the wall, because she's a woman who could choose, a white guy, but she chooses a black guy. And that really bothers us. And as a result, what we want to do is some way take that black man away, because we begin to say, hey, is she having a better time with him, in various ways than she can with me? And so he's competition for us. And you know how people react to competition.
I feel like now it's my responsibility, now that I know the truth, to get it out there. So I'm hoping that by me doing this video, that maybe it will help to wake up some of the other Black Hebrew Israelites. I see them on the videos, I read their comments, and a lot of them are just like, the Bible's not talking about us, that can't be us. Like, that's not us. And I want you to know that yes, it is talking about you. Book, I'd look it up myself and do the same thing. And if at the end of that you still can't see it, then I really don't know what else to say. But I want the Black Hebrew Israelites, I'm trying to help to get them woke up and to see the rich heritage that they really have.
Where the world is ready to wake up and just be real about it. Just be real about it, okay? Come out of denial, come out of projection, come out of schemes, come out of indoctrination, okay? Come out of ideology and just be real about it. God has a chosen people. That chosen people is so-called black people that's been scattered to the four corners of the earth. His chosen people, the children of Israel. When the world can just be real about that. Just be real about it. He has a favorite. He loves the children of Israel. The Israelites is his favorite. So if you've been wronging the Israelites for hundreds of years, 400, 500 years, oppressing the Israelites' lineage, then you have to understand that the Most High, he's a just God. To the Most High, it was a just thing to put the Israelites into captivity as a punishment to pay for the sins of their forefathers. We're serving our time out now. So if his chosen people, his favorite people, the children of Israel, he chose to punish them for the iniquities of their fathers and their sins, how much more the Gentiles and the heathens? And that's the reality that the world does not want to accept, which is why the Israelites' identity has been stolen. Israelites' identity have been stolen. So-called black people identity has been stolen. That's why they gave us the term black. My skin is not black. It's a beautiful, milky brown. My hair wrap is black. My skin is brown. We was also given a name Afro-American. We was also given a name African-American. How can I be two continents? I'm one body. Like, how can my identity possibly be two continents? That makes no sense. Colored people. What is a colored people? Like, what is that? That's not a nationality. No, we are the Israelites. We are God's chosen people, chosen ones, aka chosen.
Hello brothers and sisters, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you are doing great from wherever you're watching this video from. And as you know, I'm your host and presenter Stories. There's something that I want to talk about, something that I think that it's so much important for us to know, for us to understand. We are facing difficult times. The United States is going through difficult times. Although one of the biggest questions that people still ask themselves is that how, despite the economic disparities between white people and black people, why are we seeing still black people are pushing harder than ever before? Why are we still seeing black people black people affording to have a smile on their face? People are asking a couple of questions. And when you just leave that, there has been this debate of who are the true chosen people, like who are the true Israelites, who are the true chosen people. And I think as time goes by, the truth keeps on coming out. And white people are starting to get the wave. White people are starting to understand why this is so much important. Because look, in a situation where people expected black people to go through difficulties, they are seeing black people waking up. They're seeing black people becoming stronger than ever before. And when we talk about people pushing harder, in this sense, I mean black resilience, we are seeing black people getting at the top of all these things. And in the midst of chaos, in the midst of this economic turmoil that the United States is going through, we are seeing black people still standing up. We are still seeing black people getting to do much better for themselves than they were compared. I mean, they have surpassed the expectation of some white folks and how people saw white people. And so, brothers and sisters, this video today leads us to our today's discussion, because there has been the debate of who are the true children of God, who are the true chosen people of God. And nature itself has its way of proving this or showing this, because for the longest time, this has been a debate that has been going on for a long time now. But when we see some things that are so natural happening to black people, and then it shows that indeed it is not for nothing that these people are the God's chosen people. And I want to take you back to the times of slavery. I want you to picture, because if you get to look at the history deeply, you get to understand that the conditions that black people were put during those times that they were transferred on the ships, their living standards, their hygiene in the ships, it was so much dramatic that I don't think any other person would have survived if they were not white. Being bitten by mosquitoes in those being passed across the ocean and the big rivers that they were being passed, starvation. There were so harsh conditions that black people passed through. But since they stepped the United States, that itself proves to you that there is something, because God himself was protecting these people. Because some researchers indicate that what black people went through, well, of course, some died, but majority of black people went through is something which was so much beyond human understanding, how they survived to the lands or to the farms of the United States, to the farms of Brazil, how they survived to those places. It is still a mystery until today. But in today's topic, we are discussing why black people are the chosen people, and we are seeing a couple of white people coming out talking about this. So brothers and sisters, stay tuned as you watch the video. You know I'll be back, and then I'll be sharing my thoughts in regards to this. As you know, I'm your host and presenter Stories. But until then, let's watch the video. I'll be back. I'll be sharing my 2 cents in regards to this. So let's keep watching the video. I'll be back.
Ones, we're the chosen people. The world knows it. So it's time to accept reality, accept truth. The jig is up. The truth is out. Stop lying. Our identity, we are reclaiming our identity back. We're taking it back. We were discontinued from our heritage, but for a moment. We have returned back to our true identity. We are the children of Israel. Nobody can stop that. If y'all don't wake up and take a look around at the earth, the Most High is judging this earth. You know why? because you still have his people in captivity. You still have the children of Israel in oppression. You still have the children of Israel on the bottom. You still murdering the children of Israel every single day. You're still lying about who the children of Israel are. You still stealing their identity. The Most High, he said, time is up. The judgment is out. The world better wake up and stop playing with God's chosen people. He loves us. He loves so-called blacks. Y'all got us messed up. It's time to wake up. And you Israelites, it's time for y'all detach from your enemy. Disconnect. Come from amongst the heathen. Be ye separate, holy, that the Most High might receive you. Break off these interracial relationships. Break off these relationships that you got with these Gentile so-called whites and any other nationality. Return back to your people. Begin to love your people. Repent and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Time is almost up. You can play with it if you want to. Shabbat shalom.
I haven't been on here a long time, man, but this is for all the Negro people, God's chosen people, the first love of the Most High. I love good gospel music. I've been sitting there watching CC Winans, and the woman just blesses my soul. And the Lord put it on my heart to make this. First of all, I want to take the time to apologize to y'all, man, for what the white man has done to you people. It's so egregious and atrocious, and I have no words to make up or give you a proper apology for what's been done to you. I really don't. But I am truly, sincerely sorry for what has been done to you people, and it grieves me terribly. It really does. Man, you all are chosen. You God's chosen people, man. You shouldn't be able to contain your joy. With everything that's going on, the Spirit of God moving like it is, I'm telling you, I've been staying off here a lot because of AI. But I had to make this video. I really did. I was fortunate enough the Lord revealed himself to me 31 years ago, man, and I know him, and I love him. He's first in my life, man. He truly is. Just knowing y'all are his chosen people is an immense blessing to me because he revealed it to me. I don't know why my phone keeps doing this. I'm sorry. Anyway, I just want to take this time again to apologize to y'all and to lift you up, man. Like I say, you should be able to contain your joy, man. You're God's chosen people. You really are. May the blessings of Yah follow each and every one of you. Every single one of you. I just pray blessings in your life, man. And white man's reign's over. It's over. It's your all's time, man. Embrace that. Seek God with all your heart, man. Seek him. Because y'all are his people, man. Y'all are his people. God bless each and every one of you. And my prayer is if you don't know him, that you seek him and find him. Because children, time is short, man. It's truly short. Peace and love to everybody. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Tune in to Celestial over there too on the Master's Voice. And do that also. God bless y'all, man.
Alright, so this video is about black people and how they're actually superior, not just physically and all this and genetically and all that stuff, but actually they're the chosen people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, and even I could say, I don't know if I could say most of them, but many of them. Specifically the people that are living in America, and specifically the people who have been sent all over the earth on slave ships. Those people are superior, even in the Most High's eyes himself, because those people are the Israelites. And there's a scripture that says, not only it says if you bless them you'll be blessed, but there's also one that says you have to cling to them or you can't even be saved. So for one, that means acknowledging who they are, obviously. And for two, it means reading even their own scriptures, because these scriptures are not for everyone. Therefore,
and this is where the conversation gets uncomfortable, because more and more people are quietly admitting that they don't understand how black folks made it through all that. And when something doesn't make logic sense, people start looking for spiritual explanations. And that's when statement like this comes out. Maybe black folks are spiritually protected, or maybe they are chosen or God's favorite.
Did you know that black people only have 0.3% Neanderthal DNA? Every other race on the planet has 1 to 2%, and black people have 0.3. So in reality, black people are more human than any other race on this planet. These white supremacists going around saying that they're the peak human, no, sweetheart. Genetically, black people are the superior humans.
Pose the question, why do white people hate black people so much? I have been in situations where I've been surrounded by nothing but white people, and this conversation has come up. The race conversation has come up, and no one ever has an actual reason as to why they hate black people. There's always these, oh, black on black crime, oh, they're lazy, oh, they're this, but it's not actually, there's no legitimacy behind their reasoning. It's just shit that they've heard and they're regurgitating. And so, long story short, it really comes down to there is no reason. It's a deep-seated jealousy, a deep-seated hate that, you know, black people exude greatness. Black people are the great inventors. Black people are the beginning of the human race, the Eve gene. And white people have worked so hard to erase the history and erase the greatness of the black race. Down to even when things are invented, the majority of things that are invented were invented by a black person. But yet the white race has actually erased the original inventor from history and have put their names on things that they had no business putting their names on.
Black women always show up. I've seen it, I've felt it, and I believe it deep in my bones. I'm a brown man, an Indian man, living in the United States of America. Whatever freedom I have in this country, I know it didn't come easy. I know it didn't come just from laws or leaders. It came from movements. It came from courage. It came in no small part from black women. Yes, history tells us about the men who marched, the speeches, the laws changed, but behind all that were women, strong, resilient, relentless, mothers, organizers, builders of momentum. They weren't always on the front page, but they were always on the front lines. From the civil rights movement to black power to today's justice movement, black women have always carried the spirit of progress, not just for their people, but for all people. Their strength isn't loud, it's rooted, it's spiritual, it's ancestral, and it's shaped by a lifetime of walking on fire as both black and as women. They have taught the world what it means to lead through service, to rise through pain, to love through injustice. I trust black women because when others fall back, they show up. And yes, I am married to a white woman, a beautiful soul who loves people deeply, who listens, who holds space, who honors the pain of others and never tries to steal their light. I'm grateful for her, but today I want to honor the black women who show up even when no one claps, who carry generations of healing in silence, who see the whole system and still choose to fight for all of us. Black women are not just the backbone of movements, they are the soul of resilience.
better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep South and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And I know that there's wicked in white races and wicked in black races and all that. I'm not justifying none of that stuff. I'm just saying God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here. And God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Listen.
You cannot tell me that black people ain't God's chosen people.
So in 2007, when my mom, me, and my siblings escaped the cult we were in because my mom found out my dad had been cheating on her for many, many years, we had to move in with my grandma. We were kind of poor. We had nothing. My mom became a single mom and working a minimum wage job trying to provide for us after my dad basically abandoned us. My dad's family and their whole church congregation of white people did not help us in any way and abused and harassed us constantly and harassed my mom to forgive my dad and get back with him. My mom became friends with this wonderful black woman at her job. One night she takes my mom, crying, just telling this. She takes my mom to the grocery store and she gets 2 baskets and tells her to fill them up. It's so funny too because my mom did not want her to do that. She was like, "You're not going to argue with me." She bought us 2 carts worth of groceries. She impacted my life in such a huge way and how I saw the world after exiting the cult we were in.
Melanin is not just a pigment, it's an antenna for God. People think melanin just determines skin tone, but actually melanin is not just skin deep, it's dimension deep. In eternal life sciences, melanin is not just a pigment. It's a biocrystalline photoreactive molecule that functions like a spiritual semiconductor. Melanin is a light absorbing and holding molecule, a frequency translator that stores information in vibrational form, and check this out, it's a dimensional access key to solar, planetary, and ancestral memory fields. Let that sink in. This is why certain bloodlines with higher melanin concentration were specifically targeted, such as the indigenous, the African, Aboriginal tribes, etc., because they literally held tribal shield memory keys needed for planetary grid healing and awakening. And these codes were purposely persecuted, and the history was changed to distort this spiritual truth. Melanin isn't random, it's quantum. It's a frequency translator that connects the body to solar codes, cosmic memory, and ancestral DNA activation. So the more melanin you carry, the more light and shadow you are capable of integrating. So in essence, the more melanin, the more cellular memory, the more power, the more you are a threat to the control systems. So melanin-rich beings are being called and chose to transmute their personal and generational distortions, traumas, and collective karma stored in their ancestral DNA and planetary morphogenetic fields. And this is why their path can sometimes feel heavier, but it also carries redemptive power for all of humanity. And this is not hierarchy, it is planetary stewardship. Melanin is a multi-dimensional access code designed to hold light, memory, and resonance with the eternal source consciousness field. And if you carry it, honor it. And if you don't, it's okay. Remember, your body is still a sacred vessel tuned to receive light in its own unique way. Because melanin is not about race. It's about resonance. It's not about superiority. It's about stewardship. And we are all encoded differently for one shared purpose: the restoration of eternal life on earth. and the truth will set us free. Those with melanin-rich keys are keepers of the dawn, holding ancient memory lines that can help bridge heaven and earth. But the mission belongs to all of us. So whether your antenna is tuned by pigment or by presence, we all carry a piece of the divine circuit. And only together we remember and restore the original harmony of Creator's divine melody through the eternal sacred law of one. Red and yellow, black and white, all are precious in God's sight. Resurrect, bet the dead aren't really dead.
So I wrote an article a while back about 35 lessons I've learned from black women. And I'm gonna go through those real quick. I'm not out here pandering or being a pick-me or whatever people say. This is some real life shit that I've learned. And I'm gonna read them because there's a lot and my brain is shit. Black women have taught me to stand and fight for truth regardless of the consequences. Black women have taught me to confront my own biases, racism, white supremacy, and to do so ferociously and without expectation of getting accolades or getting pats on the back. Black women have shown me what it means to be a leader in the face of insurmountable odds. Black women have shown me what true strength coupled with love and gentleness means. Black women have helped to teach me what it means to pursue self-love. Black women have taught me how to love and raise my children in a way that I'll never forget. Black women have shown me more genuine, safe love than I have ever experienced from anyone else in my entire life. Black women have helped me grow more than anyone else in my life. Black women have taught me to choose silence in moments where my whiteness tells me to speak on things I know nothing about. I have learned from black women unbelievable amounts of knowledge and education regarding black history, black revolutionaries, black activists, black authors, black inventors, black excellence, black joy, and black culture. Black women have shown me that a strong voice can be communicated without words. Black women have taught me to take public correction when I have demonstrated oppressive ideals. Black women have taught me what it means to fearlessly confront white supremacy. Black women have shown me and taught me how to be an activist. Black women have taught me what it truly means to fight for equity, equality, and justice. Black women have shown me what wisdom coupled with straightforward truth means. Black women have not let me quit in life when I was at my lowest. Black women have shown me how to handle myself amidst conflict. Black women have taught me humility and the necessity for active listening. Black women have shown me what it means to speak life when it seems there is no life to speak. Black women have taught me how to find peace in times of insufferable pain. Black women have taught me to sit down, shut up, and listen. Black women have taught me how to be calm in the midst of chaos. Black women have shown me how to organize, march, and protest effectively. Black women have taught me to address my microaggressions on the spot. Black women have taught me how to love passionately and intentionally and to demand excellence from the people who are close to me in my life. And that's not even all of the lessons I've learned. So when I say protect black women, I mean protect black women. I want to take a moment to recognize and say thank you to every black woman that is involved in my life. You all have changed my life in a way that I can't even explain.
Hello brothers and sisters, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you are doing great from whatever you're watching this video from. And as you know, I'm your host and pray Zenta H Stories, and let's just have a chat in regards to this. First of all, you know that a person is great, not because they go around telling you how they're great, not because they're looking back and telling you whatever they did in history, but black Americans are a living history, because they've proven, they have showed you that they can survive anything, they can survive any challenge you present to them. Because right now, it is beyond human understanding how the fact that black people can still laugh, black people can still put a smile on their face despite everything that is going on right now. You are seeing what is really happening, and it all makes sense that there's something supernatural about black people that people should recognize. And for the longest time, the debaters that we've been having, the debaters that have been talking about this, they don't look at like black Americans as a living history. but they're looking black Americans as a group of people that went through difficulties. Of course, that's also a good looking point, but I think for you to be progressive or as a progressive thinker, there are a couple of things that you should look. They act as markers, right? They act as markers that makes you point out, oh, this probably happened because of this one, because they are so observational. So brothers and sisters, I think it's imperative to understand that what black people are going through or went through, it is just a revelation of how great they are. It is just a revelation of what they are, because black people have been, the United States has tested their patience for a long time, for the longest time. You know, their patience have been tested on different levels, but they have been patient, and they're showing the United States that we are still gonna win, despite all the difficulties that you try push to us. And it is, and I mean, it's still unbelievable, because this group of folks don't believe that we can have black people, even though all those difficulties that are going on right now, we still have black people that are showing their excellence, are showing their progress. This fails them to not understand. And you ask yourself, why does black people usually make any other race insecure when they are close to them? Because when they start comparing themselves to them, black agility, black resilience, black excellence, black success, black personality, black culture, all this, when people start talking about this, because they usually have something they have to take from black people. And all this, when you look at progressive history, it shows you that even today, I'm talking about progressive history, even today, as I am speaking to you, there are a couple of markers, and that's what we need to pay attention to. Probably history is important because we look at our past historical accounts and we use them to see the present so that we can predict the future. That's history. But when you look at black people, you can see that. And you can see even with the difficulties that they are having, they are still crushing it. And to white folks, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to them because this challenges the fact that they cannot believe, or they cannot see, or they don't want to accept seeing that black people are taking stages, black people are showing their excellence even through most difficult times, even through those times that people never believed, even those times that people never even thought that black people will come out of those challenges that they went through. And I gave example beginning with how the conditions that black people had to survive were so much difficult. This is progressive history, and this tells you that indeed black people, there is something about black people, because black people are revolutionists. They bring change to wherever they are. They're not afraid of calling something when it's wrong. They call it out the way it is, and that's the true nature of black people. And all this shows you how special black people are and what black people are capable of. So when a person comes out and tells you that there is nothing special about black people, you have some things that you can give them, because they are the same group of people that were neglected. It is same as these say, the stone that was rejected is the stone that the builder used to build their house. Black Americans built the United States when everyone was looking down upon black people, when black genes and black color was being looked down upon through eugenics. People didn't want black because they associated black genetics, black genes, as something inferior. And those are narratives that they have tried to pass. Why? Because there is something about black people that these people are afraid of. And they're afraid that black people will come and reveal it. And so, brothers and sisters, this is so much revealing than I thought. This is so much revealing that we all thought. But this is something that is happening onto black Americans. And so, brothers and sisters, I want you to let me know what you feel and think about this video. And as you know, I'm your host and presenter Stories, and I'm really thankful for those who are always watching my video, for those who are supporting my video, and I'm grateful for the support that you all are giving. Until then, I'm hoping to see you on my next video. Guys, please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, right? Until then, peace, love, and harmony. So